Hey, it's me, Alan Anderson, Anderson Estimating Service, and ETU. I'm going to get this hyperlink thing ready for y'all. It's just going to be completely free. It's a hyperlink program, so you could actually put a link to your hyperlink, and you'll be able to see when they click on it. It is, I couldn't even live without it. I do all my invoices, everything. Somebody clicks on it, I know. It's free. It's going to be free. I'm not going to charge anything for it, you know. Yeah, I'm over trying to make money. I just want to just get through this and help people out. That's it. All right, so let's go look at this today. We're going to look at this takeoff somebody sent me. This is my website. Went over this a little bit, but here's my website. There's all kinds of, these are my services I provide. I do website design too for people. I do, you know, there's a shrinkage calculator, backfill calculator on here, and you can go there. So, but I do all this. So come on over to my website. It's really simple. Everything is Anderson Estimating Service. AndersonEstimatingService.com. AndersonEstimatingService@gmail. Yeah, you just send everything to you. So let's go look at this takeoff, okay? So here it is. Hopefully I have the mic. Yeah, I have the mic on. Did that the other day. So let's just take out. So I'm going to take off these elevations. We're going to look at this. So first off, we noticed before is that there's no grade break lines. So what that creates is this flat spot, because the computer, although it's trying to cross section this way and trying to help out with triangulation, right? So if you looked at your triangles, it is trying, but it's going to be flat in here because this triangle is going to connect to this. It's all going to be the same elevation. So if you looked at this, let's go. Yeah, that's the lowest one we can go. See how it has pluses? So this is all flat. This is all going down to a flat spot. So this is actually flat. If you looked at this 3D, it looks great. Isn't that neat? It looks great, but it's so bad. Is this? Yeah, this is it. Over X. Let's go to the design. We're just going to look at the design. So this is, look at this. This is supposed to be a dock. Hold on. I didn't even notice that before. This is supposed to be a dock. Oh my gosh. They missed the 4-foot vertical. It's even worse than I thought. It's angled down. We can just go in and enter a cross section. We go into profile. Let's get rid of these grid spaces. These are all the things you want to do when you're looking at previewing. See how it goes straight down? I'm sure that that's dock high. Let's go edit. Oh, I don't have the plans, so I don't know. I can't really tell. This, let's see what their section here is. If this doesn't look right, if I looked at this and we went, let's go into profile, and we're going to enter a profile. It's calculating. Come on, baby, calculate. We're going to go in and enter a profile. I bet you a dime to a dollar that is supposed to be a dock. Yeah. This is a dock high building. There's no way. See, yeah, this is a dock high building. Why would you build a building like this without it being dock high? Let's just see what these sections say. Edit, report regions, and it says concrete, paving. Yeah, heavy duty concrete paving. Yeah, and it's 6'7", not 6'6". Yeah, see, there's a ramp. So this this is even worse than I thought it was. There's a ramp coming up to this building. The only reason they would put a ramp there is if this was a dock. So this is even worse than I thought. Yeah, this is really bad. But anyways, let's go look at the obvious problems, okay? This is what I see all the time. Data lines. We're going to go in and let's take off these report regions. And well, let's go in here and look at this, right? Oh, here's where I saw it the most. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, here's some fun ones. This is the fun one I saw. right here. So what they used, utility display elevations. What they used was the, come on, baby. What they used was conform to data line. And this one I fixed. Go to the one over here. There it is. See? So 67, 66. So it was 66 throughout the whole thing. Right here. There it is. 70. Oh, I fixed a lot of these. Trying to show them. There it is. So you can't. What they did was they conformed to data line without putting. So this is 70, right? This is 770. So they just connected this 770. Boop, 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 boop. It's all 770 from here around that whole thing. Well, that's the same thing over here. 770. So they just did the conform to data lines. You went up here, utility, conform to data lines. And that's what they got. This is not right. This can't be 70 all around that corner. This is, there's a point right through here. There's a low point or high point. Let's see, 70.3, 70. I don't have the plans, but I can guarantee you that if this is 69.1, so if we connected this, watch this. So if we connected this, we put a point here, and then we connected to this one. This is 69.6. So this is about a half a foot high. Oops. Edit mode. Yeah, this is a half a foot high. These elevations all around here, we know that this can't be all 70. Yeah, so this is really bad. And then this is a ramp up to the building. So this is obviously a dock. So they didn't catch this dock. Oh, here, let's see what they have. 72.6. Oh, I see this all the time. There's somebody's teaching people to go a half a foot out and just at the same elevation. Yeah, this whole thing is a dock. So this whole area right here should be 68.6. And then it'll go over to this 68. So it goes down into this drain. So this whole thing is a 4 foot high. Yeah. And there's since there's no high points and low points, these all should be high points and low points. This whole thing is a flat spot. This whole thing is a flat spot. Go into there. Yeah, I see this all the time. It's all flat. Everything in here is flat. So this point right here, entry, since they didn't put this ridge line, boom, boom. And we'll connect up to that, F6. This whole thing, yeah, it should be doing that. So this is 68. So that was actually a half a foot high. Yeah, this whole thing was a half a foot high. They're just generating this big, terrible model. And then the problem is when you look at this, wow, it looks great. Wow. But this dock is not a dock. This whole thing is not a dock. So, yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad, Takeoff. Yeah, look at, and I can see there they did it again. See how it's all like all these little plus. You just go up and just start pushing plus, magnify. You can really see the errors. You can see this whole pad is, zoom out, is incorrect. There's no way that there's a slope on that pad that matches the ramps. Pretty bad. Yep. Anyways, hey, you know what? You want me to review your takeoffs? I don't mind. I will not rip you apart. I promise. Hey, I am up for reviewing takeoffs. I want people to learn how to do takeoffs right. I do. I'm just that way. All right. So, hey, let's review takeoffs afterwards, and let's go through a review, and we can get you dialed in, and getting their takeoffs just perfect. All right. Hey, have a blessed day. Get out there and get some work. I'm gonna have some coffee. I got a big job to do today. It's water treatment plant and some kind of Kroger, huge Kroger. I love to do. And then there's a little job I love doing, those little 7 brews. You're just done, right? Hey, have a blessed day, my friends.